Hey guys, how's it going? Tom here, and this is my top tips for improving your pinch lift. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. This video is going to be how to improve your pinch lifting, specifically with pinch blocks. There's a few tips that I really think will help out your pinch lifting, hopefully help you get an extra few kilograms and just improve your training really. So yeah, basically we'll look into how to hold the pinch block properly and how to lift it. Really simple, let's get started. I've got the Gods of Grip 60mm pinch block here. Personally, my favourite pinch block, it just fits my hand size really well and I love lifting with it. So I've got two tips here that will hopefully help you increase the amount of weight you can lift. First up is fingers. You really want to keep your fingers tight together during the lift. A lot of people, when they get on the pinch block, will just grab it like so, leave gaps in between the fingers. Your fingers are going to work a lot better when there is one solid unit, almost like a paddle. You want to treat your hand as a paddle. It's going to improve the amount of friction you can get on the block, and it just instantly feels better than having the space in between. So keep your fingers tight. Next up is, as you can see here, there is quite a big gap. There we go. So basically you want to try and get this part of your hand, you'll feel it's quite a lot of loose skin there. You want to try and get that as tight as possible on the block. The amount of skin you can get on the block is going to improve the friction and basically the amount of weight you can lift. So a really easy way I like to do this is starting with the thumb on the back, and then I'll reach my hand over the top, keeping it as tight as possible. As you can see there, it's nice and flat on the block, and then obviously keep my fingers interlocked, and that's the position. You know, it just feels really nice and snug. So again, thumb on the back, stretch the fingers over nice and tight, and that's the position. Feels really solid. You know, I get a really nice tight hold on it compared to if I was just going straight on the top. I've got the gaps between my fingers, and you'll just pull it out. So give it a try, and let's get into the lift. Got 20 kilograms loaded up on the bar with the 60mm pinch block. And how I like to look at my lifts is in 3 different stages. So stage 1 would be getting hold of the pinch block. How we looked at, thumb on the back, hand over the top nice and tight, and then keep the fingers really tight together as well, working as one unit. As soon as you get into this position, you'll feel amazing. I feel completely solid on the pinch block. And that's essential for my starting point. So after I'm locked onto the pinch block, the next phase would be my leg positioning. So I like to take quite a wide stance because it helps reduce the range of motion and gets me in the right position for using my leg strength to lift the pinch block. Too often I'll see people using their arm to lift the pinch block. First of all, it means you're bending your elbow, which is relieving tension in the forearm, which is where all of your grip strength comes from. Moving your elbow around while you're lifting. Let's give an example. So we'll get into a good position and then they'll just lift. Immediately by bending your forearm, you're relieving tension on the lift, and it's going to reduce the amount of weight you're going to be able to lift. You need to use your legs when you're lifting. So yeah, I'll get into position, feet either side of the block, nice and wide. Then basically the block just off center, in line with my shoulder, which is phase 2. So phase 3 would be the lift, and basically drop my legs and lift. The only thing I'm thinking about at this time is how hard I'm squeezing the block. That's it, it's really that simple. You don't want to be thinking about, is my arm strong enough to lift the weight up? Use your legs, it's what they're there for. It's that simple, 3 steps, lock in, leg positioning, and the lift. Alright guys, there we go. That was my top tips for pinch lifting. Give them a try, hopefully they'll help you out. I'm sure they will. They really work for me, especially getting into a solid position on the block at the start of your lift. Use your legs, and it's that simple. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.